Welcome back to the Reptiles With Podcast. Today we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Not really, but we're going to power through it. Before we get started, hit like, hit subscribe, and share with your reptile-loving friends. Who wins in a fight? 100 people or one gorilla? Who wins? Eric?
Are they armed? Is the gorilla armed?
No. Wait, is a gorilla armed?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
100 bear people just fucking...
Bear. So the people are naked.
Sure. Okay.
Because that does,
factor into stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
No grabbing points for the gorilla. You know, sometimes if the gorilla can push the shirt over the guy's head to disorient it.
Chuck, who wins in a fight?
The people.
The people? Why do you think the people
Just too many.
would overwhelm?
More stamina.
What if it was like tournament style?
What do you mean?
Oh, like it's 1v1 until it goes down?
Yeah.
I still think
The people.
Really?
Stamina, yeah.
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 Well,
you know how tired that motherfucker's gonna be?
No, I don't know how tired.
Yeah, you're gonna be tired as shit after 10 of them fuckers.
and gorillas are peaceful. They wouldn't even fight anyway. He'd be like, no, I don't want to fight. Let me eat my grass.
Is that really what the fuck they eat?
They eat plants.
Eat plants, grass, bamboo.
Fruits.
That's why they're so like chill.
Okay.
They're on the weed.
So if we had to gather a group of 100 people to take on this gorilla, who do we pick? From our reptilian circles, who do we? We're not gonna literally name 100 people.
I almost said some wild shit.
Okay.
Oh my
No.
God.
You have to bleep it out.
Keep that to
No,
yourself.
you have to bleep it out.
Tyler, prepare to text me, please.
Oh
Fuck. All right,
But
that
why?
is 348.
That's just what my brain said.
So no, because he'd be able to be like, stop. We don't need to fight.
Anyways,
And he'd end
so who do we pick? First off, do I make the team?
yes, you do. No, you know why you make the team?
Why?
Because
Out of
we
sympathy?
No, oh my god, wait. There's one version of this. I'm not gonna find it. Reptiliatus commented on it. And it's like the same question, like who would win, 100 people or a gorilla? And then the video, the gorilla is Tarzan's mom.
Oh my
And then
God.
Dion commented, he posted it, is one gorilla a person against 99 people? Because he had to switch. He's defending the gorilla. I'm like, damn, dude. That's serious. That's fucking serious.
Yeah. Okay, so who are we picking? Who do we have in our army?
Chandler's bitch ass.
Chandler Stone.
Yeah. Chandler, because his ADHD will have that motherfucker running in circles. So send that fucker in first. He's going to die, but send him in first. He's going to tire him down.
Ooh, Tiki can do martial arts with him.
Jiu-jitsu him?
Oh, yeah, with a gorilla?
Yeah.
Nah, motherfucker, you want somebody running circles around it.
Yeah.
not-
So
No,
Chandler's
but
chasing him.
if we put Tiki later on,
No, listen.
Tiki might be final blow.
that's what I'm saying. Like, get him a little bit towards later, so
Chandler
that way.
chases him, gets him tired out, and then David comes in with the freaking holds and takes him
No,
out.
no,
There ain't no holds.
no. It's got to be way later when
You
the
think you're
gorilla's
gonna
tired.
Choke a fucking gorilla out with a fucking thick ass neck?
No. But you
Yeah.
can try.
No, we need people that are gonna do. Chandler's gonna run circles, and that's fine. Just let him have.
He'll be like a rodeo clown having...
Yeah, just dodging him as much as
we
we
have
can.
we have the distraction. Now,
then
who's going to be the first big hitter?
Who's gonna be the first big hitter? Obviously me.
All right, so we
shut your ass up.
no, we get somebody to throw Yoshii at the gorilla like really hard, so he's like a projectile.
That literally won't do anything.
It will.
No,
It
Eric,
will.
you have stupid ideas.
It's another distraction.
No, your autism does not let you see the world for what it
autism?
is.
What are you guys talking about? What the fuck?
Listen, okay, so Chandler's early. We know Tiki's later. Who else? When do you come in? When do you come in? How early are you
I've
fighting?
been there the whole time. I'm just watching. I'm the watcher, dude.
The Watcher,
Yeah,
dude?
I'm the
You
watcher.
know what I'm thinking about?
What?
I don't know what movie it's in. I think it's in the Ant-Man, the newest Ant-Man, when it's just the arena of Kangs.
Oh,
I think it's all the people watching the people fight the gorilla. That's what
We
I
need
think
a
of.
big motherfucker. Throw Dave Kaufman at that
Dave
fucker.
Dave. Fucking, what's this guy's name, bro? He's fucking huge. We all took a photo with him at Animal Con.
Johnny Venom.
Yes,
Oh yeah, send Johnny Venom at his bitch ass.
but when?
I think he'd be a good like
After
starter.
Chandler. So tired, send Venom to fucking slap him a few times.
Mm-hmm.
He might die too, but like, give him a few slaps. Then after that, who else do we have? Oh my God,
What?
What?
Robert Irwin.
Oh,
The
No,
gorilla's done.
he'll seduce the gorilla. The gorilla will be like,
that gorilla started fucking
Staring.
jorking and just. Fuck.
Yeah,
Another
Robert will
distraction.
fuck him up.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's all we need.
that's all we
Yeah,
need.
so-
So I don't get a chance. I don't even.
No,
No, you still got thrown at the gorilla.
Oh, okay.
Robert's gonna grab you by a leg and hit you. Fucking-
When does Eric go?
I'm in there.
yeah,
I'm
dude.
in there. I'm fighting. I'm fighting
Dude,
the good fight.
you haven't won against humans once.
Yeah, but I'm there because I got heart. Or I could be the one that dies first, and that everyone's like, "No, do it for Eric." I don't know. Or I could be like the storyteller. Like I'm in the fight, and I'm the only survivor, and then I go back and like tell the story.
Eric, you
You're
have
not
said
surviving.
you have said so many stories on this podcast, and every time you tell a story, it's ass.
Yeah, it's
you
awesome,
cannot
right?
be the storyteller.
Who said I was the storyteller?
I'm the god of
You
stories.
just said you.
That's
I'm
his job.
the god of stories.
Did he not just say he was the storyteller?
Yeah.
No, like I said, I would recount the tale after all you
No,
guys. died.
but you suck at it.
Motherfucker.
All right, so I'll
That's
write it down a few
storytelling.
times, and then I'll have the.
What is this, the Bible?
Yes.
What are you doing?
It's the Quran. It's the Jewish one. What's
Yeah,
the Jewish
you
one
see?
called? What's it? I don't know. There's multiple iterations for a reason because you don't get a good storyteller for each one.
Okay.
You guys just understand the vision.
All right. Whatever.
Whatever.
Now, is there like a reptile version of this,
Like,
or how many reptiles do we have to like? If we had like 100 miscellaneous reptiles versus one gorilla.
I mean, the reptiles would win.
Yeah,
Still,
yeah, put a salty in there. That motherfucker.
an easy thing would be if 100 species get one like representative, all the croc species.
Yeah.
I think that gorilla's toast. And that's
Yeah.
only a couple, like, what, 20 something? It's only 20 something animals in.
2 new ones were found.
Really?
Really? What?
Like subspecies or like species?
Where?
Mexico.
Ooh. Are they like offshoots of like the Orinoco stuff?
American.
Whoa.
Talk about it.
I ain't understand a fucking thing. All I know is there's these 2 small populations of what they thought were Americans that are not American crocodiles. They're 2 different species from each other, and from the Americans, they divided themselves like 1 million years ago or some shit. They're smaller, their scoots are weird, and that's all I got. There's not
Interesting.
much about them out yet.
New crocodilian just dropped.
2.
2 crocodilians just dropped.
2 Nuevo crocodile.
2 in Mexico, and I'm gonna predict the next one will be in Dominican Republic.
Why do you predict? Like,
Because there's an
Spoilers.
American crocodile there that lives in the saltiest lake in the Americas or the Caribbean. I don't remember. The saltiest lake somewhere, and it's in Dominican Republic, and it's so salty that there was a hurricane, and the lake overflowed, and it went to where it's usually land, and it's so salty, all the trees died. And then when it went back down, it hasn't gone back up in a long time. Still nothing grows.
interesting.
Nothing lives in it. Just a few crazy fish and crocodilians.
So what species of croc has the biggest range?
Crocodile?
Crocodile. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Crocodilian or crocodile?
I meant crocodile, but I think I said crocodilian. A better way to ask the question is like, not necessarily like,
Salty.
you think still salty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it goes from Australia all the way to Asia. And all the islands in between.
Physically larger range.
Yeah.
But I feel like the Americans have a lot of like countries that they hit.
Yeah, they have the Caribbean,
That's why I wondered.
Central, South America, North America, and then parts of the West. But not salties.
just because of sheer landmass that they cover.
Yeah. They're on all those islands, bro. They just cross the ocean like it's nothing. Americans don't
sailors.
do that much.
Interesting.
I like Americans.
I thought you were American. All right, pull up the video. So I sent Chuck a video every time that I find one of these comedy podcasts talking about anything reptile related. I always have to go ahead and clip it out so we can go through it here live on the podcast.
Dude, I just found out apparently that's the only time a anaconda, or not anacondas, pythons. My nephew is a bit of a snake man. He's got a python.
Yeah, watch that.
Yeah, dude. He's got
Kanye's nephew was a bit of a snake.
That was his cousin, dude.
Oh yeah, true.
This is just his cousin. And closest cousin. He was saying, so like the anaconda, you can like, or python, sorry, I don't want to get, I don't want to cause a stir in the reptile community, but he was telling my brother, like, yo, you gotta chill. You can't pet them when the only time a python gets aggressive, it's when it's digesting its food.
Yeah.
So like when they eat and they just have this giant fucking knot in their stomach.
Itself at that point.
Yeah, they will. And my brother was like, dude, it'll be fine. And the fucking thing bit my brother. It scared the shit out of him.
That probably hurt like hell.
He said it didn't hurt as bad as you think because they only have teeth. Pythons have teeth in the back of their mouth. But it did leave a mark. And
All right,
like,
pause it.
It's something about a snake.
All right, what was that, Chuck?
Fuck.
What is up?
It was like, oh, that's a little inaccurate. That's whatever. And then what the fuck? Where'd that come from? Huh?
What are your thoughts, Chuck? You got a lot of muecas, but no thoughts?
It's fucking straight up.
All right, 1334, Tyler.
Striking you. He's like, I can't even reach my hand.
Terrifying.
It was so scary. So it was funny. He was like, shut up, dude. Watch this. My nephew knows.
Hit by a snake.
He got bit by a python.
When was this weekend?
It was right before I
What
came.
are the McCuskers doing?
Oh, we got some There's a lot of reptiles going on.
That's
Just scored the bearded dragon. Bearded
that's a good
dragon's
score.
nice, dude.
That's a really good score.
Bearded dragon's nice. You got to keep the tiles in there, get them warm for
That's
the
a
D-Day.
very good score.
Yeah, there's the python, there's a little baby corn snake, bearded dragon.
Corn snake's nice.
Corn snake's great.
Yeah.
I was holding the baby corn snake. And dude, they'll like hold mice. Bro. Come on, dude. Come on. Don't
Hold
do
the
this
baby
to-
corn snake is I'm gonna take that one. I might use that tonight. I might use that tonight with my woman.
Hold the baby corn
She goes,
snake.
you know what time it is? I go, what? What time? It's time to hold the baby corn snake. The baby corn snake's hungry.
Dude, my niece and nephew will like hold dead mice and let the snake strike out of their
They're
hand.
gonna be out of their minds.
Bro, they're fucking fearless.
They're gonna be nuts.
We have a video of it. They just my niece is holding a dead mouse and the baby corn snake goes right out of her hands. I'm like, dude, I can't. I'd flinch. I'd be like Darwin in front of the glass.
Yeah.
He couldn't do it. He would stand in front of a snake, even behind the glass, and would strike at him. He's like, I would flinch 100% of the time. He's like, something about these motherfuckers, dude.
Charles Darwin did
Yeah,
that?
he would stand in front of like a snake tank and be like, this is the day I'm just going to have nerves of steel and let it strike at me. He goes, I'm 0 for 100. Every
Eric.
day the snake would strike me.
They're scary guys.
Yeah, man. Scary as hell. But yeah, we got the reptiles are popping over on the compound. It's pretty tight.
Bearded dragons.
Bro, he came down. We had the family Easter party. He came down with the bearded dragon just on him, just like, yeah, what's going on?
Who did that?
Mac.
How old was he?
He's like 6. It's a sick
That's
flex,
a
dude.
fucking flex for a kid.
It was a pretty sick flex. But yeah, Easter was sick, dude. I kept teasing all my nieces and nephews. They did the big Easter
I
egg
think
hunt.
he's gonna fucking bite his ass too.
With the bearded dragon?
Yeah, this thing's a fucker, dude.
Dude, they're big. Bearded dragons live till
Nasty
20.
bite.
So he's got a good 14 years on this bearded dragon. Or, puberty might shake that up a little bit.
Yeah,
He might
I
drop
think a
the bearded-
girlfriend might come in between him and his bearded dragon.
Yeah, he might put down the bearded dragon and try to touch
Time
another
to put down the bearded dragon.
touch another reptile. Touch another slimy creature.
The slimiest,
A
slitheriest.
bearded vagina. Hopefully be carrying down a nice bearded vagina in 14 years.
We'll be carrying it down at Easter, going everyone.
Carrying down a bearded vagina.
Lemise, we could get you a bearded dragon.
Any comments so far about the bearded vagina?
They don't.
Vagina?
Yeah.
They don't look strange.
Damn, I didn't know they were this chill.
They're chill as hell.
They're the king of chill.
Wait, do they have them? With them?
For real.
No, he's looking at
Oh, just
that
talking
phone.
to you.
Video about bearded dragon, the king of chill.
My nephew's like confused why I don't have a ton of reptiles. He's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, you could have one of these right
Reptiles suck.
now. What the fuck, dude?
I swear. Don't get me wrong, bearded dragon's cool, but I mean,
I know what you mean.
I don't want a pet that's nothing.
You're talking about being a reptile adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tricky territory.
I knew a reptile adult. A dear friend of mine, I think I might have talked about it. My cousin was dating a reptile adult. She had a giant fucking like iguana. She had a huge lizard that she would like put in bed with them.
What?
Yeah. Big dog.
You got to put that thing away when it's time to fucking smash.
No, you gotta say, let the boy.
What?
Yeah, so that's like literally one of the biggest podcasts in the world talking about reptiles. But talking about having reptiles in the room while you're smashing. Eric, yay your name.
What?
Having reptiles in the room while you're smashing.
I'd probably go nay, just because the only time it has happened, they were not in the room.
Okay. That was a lot of information.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was a lot of
The
information.
autism was tizzing there, dude.
And I don't have any reptiles in my room, so
Okay.
only amphibians.
Dude, can you believe we're getting sponsored by the biggest reptile company yet?
I can't. We just gotta tell Yoshii, see what he thinks.
All right, Yoshii.
Oh my god, this is not what it looks like.
This video is sponsored by Morph Market, the world's largest marketplace for reptiles, amphibians, and even arachnids. Buy directly from verified sellers. Whether you're a first-time keeper or a hobbyist, Morph Market connects you with the best in the hobby.
I use it for shipping.
Always use Morph Market for your next reptile. Let's keep on going.
All right, we all know reptiles need bugs. And what better place to look for your bugs than online, not just any place, at dubia.com. Because on there, not only can you find dubia roaches, you can find hornworms, you can find mealworms, and Discord roaches for your Florida folks. And while you're at it, you can go and scrolling through on their website. They also sell really awesome front open enclosures, super easy to build. So this is a nice example of one of their 4x2s, and I'm currently working on saving up to get some of their 4x4s, so these little carpet pythons can get nice and big and look awesome.
Anyways, support the boys. One of the best ways to support the boys is by becoming a member of the channel. Something that I learned recently, okay, before I go on the whole going on the website. Something that I learned recently. Remember how one of the episodes we were talking about becoming a member, and we went on Eric's phone and we saw how you could just click the join button. Apparently, you cannot do that on iOS. You can't do that on Apple products. So the people that are having issues becoming a member, I've gotten a couple messages. They have Apple products, so what you have to do is you have to do it on your computer. I did not know that because apparently Apple tries to take like a % of that. So YouTube was like, we're not offering that on iOS. Just for those people that want to become a member, now you know. You can also head on over to modernreptileshop.com, buy the merch and all of that jazz. Guys, what's going on with your lives? There's not a lot of this. We got slow news.
Slow reptile news?
Yeah. Hit me with something.
What do we got going on?
I collected a bunch of Reeves turtle eggs today. Ooh. Yes, I did a lot of maintenance.
I have
How many?
turtle eggs too.
I have like 10.
Cool.
And that's a lot for them because what I've learned about them, and this is surprising because, I mean, a female's just about like this big, somewhere between 8 to 10 inches. And I would think that, one would lay a lot of eggs, and they don't. They lay a couple of eggs, and the eggs are big. They're like this big. And usually like for like a reddy or slider, you're talking about something like that, and they'll lay like 20 something eggs or whatever the fuck. But no, I mean, so getting 10 eggs, that's like 3, 4 maybe clutches.
Nice.
Yeah.
I collect the black-throat eggs.
Oh, how's that going?
They don't look good.
Oh, speaking of eggs, Tyler, real quick. Didn't you just get eggs from Gigi? What ended up happening with those? With the iguana?
What's Gigi?
His just talk loudly. His rock iguana.
They were all smushy gushy, so I just.
Oh, they're all slugs?
Yeah, she's just by herself in a cage.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
Predator, brown and all. What happened?
I mean, parthenogenesis is a thing.
No, it's not.
What are you talking about?
When have you seen it?
I saw it once in a movie.
Parthenogenesis?
Yeah, when have you seen it?
In real life?
Yep. Never.
Don't morning geckos do that shit?
Yeah.
No, that's different.
Okay, look it up. Parthenogenesis. Actual examples.
Yeah, look up.
Why don't you believe it? Why don't you believe it?
When have you seen it?
In person?
Yeah.
3 photos on a
Most reptiles don't do it.
Well, yeah, maybe most reptiles don't do.
Parthenogenesis in humans. Parthenogenesis is a form of asexual reproduction where a female can develop an embryo from an unfertilized egg without the need for fertilization by a male.
Okay, but real examples, Eric. That's what I asked.
You said what's
He's gonna give you
parthenogenesis?
species that do partho. But
Yeah. All right, go. Chat GPT it right now.
It's like the stingray that gave birth to sharks or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, I remember that.
That bitch
Interesting.
died.
Chinese water dragons can apparently do it both sexually and asexually. I don't know how true that is.
Eddie says bullshit.
That's why I'm saying I don't know how true that is. It's not giving me any
Didn't
species.
Barchek have an animal that did parthenogenesis? Yeah, one of the retics. One of the retics years ago when he was doing the original version of the vlog when it first came out.
You don't think that snake ever was with another snake?
I don't. It was when it was.
Come on.
I don't
Back
know.
then, they kept like 3 in a tub, bro.
No, but he he only had
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did.
no, but I'm saying he only had 3. I think he had like 2 reticulated pythons or 1 reticulated python and 1 or 2 Burmese pythons, and they were all female. And it was one that he raised from a baby, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. And only 3. It was a big. From what I remember, it was a decent clutch. Only 3 lived, and I don't know what ended up happening with them.
Partho does happen, but it's not as common as people think.
No, obviously it's not common.
Not at all. Like most reptiles
Obviously,
and most parthos that happen in captivity are bullshit.
has there been one recently that you could think of that was like, this is obviously bullshit?
No.
No.
Well, morning echoes are parthenogenic, so
Yeah, that's a species. There's a whole species.
that is
that's
a reptile that exhibits parthenogenesis.
But it's a whole species. What we're talking about is random reptiles doing it that are not parthos as a species.
ChatGPT. Go on ChatGPT.com.
One the latest one that I've known of, it's like 2 years ago, is a crocodile, Siamese croc.
Oh yeah. Let's see. How do I ChatGPT this? Can you give me real examples of reptiles doing? Is it doing parthenogenesis? Exhibiting parthenogenesis. I don't know how to spell anything. Well, that's not. Yes, real documented. Komodo dragon in several zoos, notably London and Chester Zoo. Female Komodo dragons have been producing viable offspring without mating. This is facultative parthenogenesis. They can reproduce sexually or asexually. Brahminy blind snake. This tiny snake,
Whole species.
often called New Mexico whiptail. This species entirely female. Whole species. Timber rattlesnakes. Cases of facultative parthenogenesis have been observed in both species of what was timber and copperheads. DNA analysis confirmed offsprings were produced without a male contribution, even in wild populations. You were saying something about your turtles a little while
I
ago.
just had turtle eggs too.
Yeah.
Got 5 of them.
What
Yeah.
eggs?
3 stripes. What else would I produce?
Grow up.
What would you like them to produce, Chuck? What do you consider growing up? And don't say not breeding ball pythons. That doesn't count.
Yeah, ball pythons grow up. Blue tongue skinks grow up.
Whoa!
Are you gonna collect their eggs?
No. Who did I get with that recently?
What, you said
Something about blue tongues laying eggs. I'm like, oh, did it lay eggs? It was somebody. Was it Tyler? Was it you?
Yeah, because
It was you. It was you, Tyler.
Damn.
Fucking idiot.
It's not the full story. That's not a true story.
Anyways.
Whatever.
Yeah. What is growing up for you? What are big boy species, Chuck? that you're-
Crocodile.
No.
Black throat.
No, you
Cayman.
But are they yours?
cayman lizard?
Yeah.
Damn.
No, cayman.
No. I don't.
Hey, woman, bro. What's
I
wrong
disagree with that completely.
That's the most manliest egg you can collect.
It has
Manliest
man in the
egg.
name.
The egg it has nuts and a cock.
No, but you are a man if you collect those. Imagine big ass crocodile trying to kill you as you collect them.
Collect them.
Imagine, bro.
Fuck you, bro. Dude,
You over here collect like this a little turtle.
Yo, you have to be gentle with them too, because they crack easy. It takes a lot of skills and patience, and you have to be
crocodile
calm.
eggs, you can't turn them because they'll fucking die.
That's all fucking reptile eggs. Don't. That's not even special.
Hold on, that is not special. But imagine them being laid in a mound this deep, and if one of them is fucking laid, you gotta put it in the
28-20.
Womp, bro. You gotta be strong enough to be delicate with the turtle eggs.
Yeah.
So small.
No,
You have to. You have to caress it. You have to caress it. You have to caress it. You have to caress it.
Man up.
You have to caress it.
You just need to man up.
All right, so you're telling me I have free roam to get crocodilians now?
Go ahead, try.
Try?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
No, I can't do it.
I also have the Yucatan spiny-tailed iguanas.
Oh, talk about those. We'll fucking close it off on that shit.
We got 2 Yucatans. And
Okay.
we got 5 Campeche spiny-tailed iguanas.
Nice.
Which is the bigger species, and they're fucking.
Are they? Have you seen
Yep,
copulation?
they're fucking.
Nice, dude.
So,
And it's the opposite of what everybody thought about how to breed them, right?
what?
It was like you have to be more arid with it.
Yeah. They don't like water.
You were literally soaking them. You posted something that you were soaking them.
Yeah, but I soak them like every month, like once a month,
Okay.
and that's only while I'm cleaning the enclosure.
Ah, okay.
But they don't really care for water.
So what's the? I've seen them kept in all kinds of ways. Like, how are you setting them up? That's gonna give you some success.
So, like you said, arid but still humid.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So like a humid underlayer of the substrate,
I guess, yeah.
or like just like a humid box.
Yeah, I guess. So one of the Yucatans are in a PVC, so it's easy to keep humidity there. The other ones are in a glass enclosure, so I dump water where the heating bulb is at. That way, like, it evaporates right there. It goes up. I got one basking at 130, 140, and then one was literally on the metal. So, like, 200 degrees easy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like they're fucking insane little lizards. And then most of the moisture comes from plants. They go crazy for hibiscus flowers and leaves and kale and stuff like that. I don't give them a lot of fruits. Then yeah, that's it. And then, like, the bottom is like a whole bunch of bark and stuff for them to hide, because there's a lot of them, especially for the Campeches. There's 5 of them. I think 2 of them are boys. The rest are girls.
Cool. Interesting. All right.
Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
I got the bridles that they should be hopefully laying eggs this year. The female already stopped eating. It's a good sign for pythons.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. And then after that...
You didn't keep any, right?
No.
From the last collection?
No, I didn't need to. Because then I have the same blood for everything.
How are your other pythons?
The diamonds? They're good, man. They're growing slow and steady. I've learned that those need to be little by little. You can't, not that most pythons are force fed, but with ball python mentality, people feed ball pythons a lot, and with these you cannot do that. You will give them long-term issues. So now I'm just trying to think of, because really what my goal is with the Brettles pythons is to take the money and reinvest it into other kinds of pythons specifically that I can breed outdoors here. So now I'm trying to think, what am I going to do? So when, God willing, the Brettles go, the babies come out, they're healthy, and I'm able to put them out into the market. What am I going to do with that money? So Angolan pythons are an option, but I don't know yet. Why, dude?
You're so lame.
What do you mean?
That's just a ball python.
No, it's not,
That's
dude.
just a ball python.
No.
It's just a ball python.
It's
Ball
literally
python that's
not.
beaded and then it climbs. So
yeah.
It climbs, and they can handle cold temperatures. They're fucking sick, bro.
They're not that sick.
Dude, you're drugged.
It looks like a ball python morph.
Ball
I
pythons
will
are
say
sick.
what does suck though is like when they hybridize them, it's like mixing a Labrador with a golden retriever. Like you're not really getting.
I'm not gonna hybridize it though.
I'm not. I know you're not, but
Yeah.
like
It's the same snake, bro. Get something different.
Like what? Give me an option.
An option?
Yeah.
pop one python.
Like what do you want in a snake?
I want it to be able. Honestly, the only thing that I want is that for it to be able to survive our temperatures and humidity here.
Dumerals.
No, they cannot
Fire.
get cold. They cannot get cold and wet.
You can do it.
No.
Dumerals will
No.
be fire. Shut up, Tyler. Another species that will be way cooler than Angolan python would be
Water pythons.
Does it have to be a python?
I would prefer it. Yeah. I like the
lot
egg
of colubrids
collecting.
and
Green
Sick.
trees.
Colubrids are whack.
You're fucked.
That's crazy. Depending on which ones, though. Like you're not exactly wrong, but that's crazy. 'Cause, like
I would do a
False water
large.
cobra?
I would do a large colubrid.
false
Yeah,
water.
that's
I
what
wouldn't do a
talking
false
about.
water cobra, but I do like bull snakes. I do like them.
I guess.
They're cool.
Also, Dramarchon. So any of the indigos.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to do that. I've had Karibos before.
That's what I'm saying. Kribos. Okay, pythons. Back to python.
Pop one python.
Huh?
Pop one python.
Shut the fuck up.
No, but also something else. They don't cannibalize. That's something else I don't want. I don't want something that cannibalizes. So no reptile
Fuck
ears.
colubrids.
Have you guys even seen a pop one python?
Yes.
What's their genus?
Okay, Tino. What's
Yeah.
your genius?
You need to make sure you're talking about the right snake.
I don't know what their genus is.
Yeah.
Morelia like everything else? Then I don't know.
I think it's Liasis.
Nope.
I don't know.
They're their own thing. Apodura,
Whatever.
I think. I might be talking shit. Hold on.
Yo, oh, this guy doesn't even fucking know, dude. What a lie, dude.
Before I make myself look worse
Dude, this
on
guy-
the internet.
Damn, you're picking out of the worst group.
I know.
Okay, pythons worst.
Because
group.
that's the thing. So I was gonna think olive
trees.
pythons. Green trees are sensitive.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are, dude.
They're not.
They cannot handle cold
not.
temperatures.
Nope, I'm right.
They can tolerate enough.
I don't know, dude.
Check this out.
That's my thing. Because I've thought about green trees. But then I get worried because they're sensitive. Then I've thought about olive pythons, but olive pythons cannibalize.
Aren't those illegal here?
No,
Which one
you're
is
thinking
illegal?
scrub pythons.
Yeah, scrubs.
Yes, I know what a pop python is.
Cool.
It looks stupid.
You're fucked.
It looks like all the other
I
pythons.
thought of what was the one that we used to have over there at this place the Timor pythons.
Timors are
That's
cool.
something else I thought of.
Oh, Timor's fire.
But getting like good stock is a little bit difficult, and yeah,
Ooh, what about Caribbean boas?
Ooh,
That's a good one.
I don't want.
That's a good one.
Jamaican.
Jamaicans.
Oh, dude,
if-
I want a
if
python. I like collecting eggs.
They lay eggs.
What?
They're just membraned and soft.
You're soft.
Yeah, I'm a little.
That's
soft.
not wrong. The like Jamaican. That's a python.
Come on.
No, I
That's
mean,
the most python looking
Yeah.
boa there
That looks like a
is, bro.
freaking scrub python.
Yeah, those look fire.
yeah.
Or-
Because you just want pythons. Pythons all look the same.
No, you got some differentiation.
Nah,
Although
but
all the genuses and
Yeah, they all look the same.
There's
Yeah.
like you got your like themes. Of
You're
python.
yeah.
Like all
python is
Viasis
the
looks
least
same.
unique.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh yeah.
Elapids.
No.
Build wise, a lot of them look the same. When we're talking about genus to genus, or like family to family, like a lot of corals look the same.
King cobra, which is its own fucking thing.
Okay,
The crates,
okay.
they do not look the same,
Those
bro.
are two examples. How many fucking elapid?
The mambas don't look the same.
Yeah, they
Look-
do.
No, they don't.
They got the same
A black mamba and a green mamba are pretty
They
fucking
have
different.
the same build.
No, they don't. One of them is more terrestrial. One of them is arboreal. You fucking idiot.
But if you take, Bro, this guy's crazy.
You're crazy, bro.
No, I'm not.
You're crazy.
No, I'm not. I look
Blue
at mambas
corals.
every single fucking day.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Snouted cobra.
You know what it is? I think of the Australian
Spitters.
species. A lot of the Australian stuff.
Yeah,
Looks
and
very
that's
similar.
not the only elapids there are. You
No, that's all the
fucking
elapids
idiot.
in the fucking world. There's
No.
Australian ones and you got coral snakes here in the States.
Mambas are not in Australia. You fucking idiot.
I know they're not.
Where are they?
Africa.
There you go. Good
I'm
boy.
smart. It just doesn't come out.
Where are the
sometimes.
cobras?
Africa and Asia. And the United States. South.
Finding the right substrate is a paramount part of reptile keeping. And if you're looking for the best cocoa option, we recommend Cocoa to Go. Cocoa can be used for reptiles, amphibians, and even plants, so they're perfect for any kind of setup. So we make sure to use Cocoa to Go. Let them know that the Reptiles With Podcast sent you.
Oh my god, did you guys see the stiletto snake bite?
No, pull that shit up. We'll end on that then. The stiletto snake bite.
Yeah, it took off
What's a
its nose.
stiletto snake?
It's a
my
snake that wears
God.
stilettos.
No, for real.
No,
It's like a little like it looks like a miscellaneous colubrid,
Uh-huh.
but they stick out their teeth like little hooks,
Uh-huh.
and they'll like wave their freaking face sideways and stuff. In
Really?
defense. They're cool.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a very unassuming snake.
Where are they from?
I think Southeast Asia.
That's crazy. Who got bit by one?
I don't know who the fuck, but he got fucked.
Oh, that's what that was?
Yeah, he got fucked.
Oh my god, can you send that to me?
Ew.
It's venomous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, that's not a venomous snake.
No, I didn't know. I'm saying I didn't know that it was venomous.
Dude, that shit will fuck you up, bro.
It's like
I never heard of it before.
Yeah, stiletto snakes are fucking insane. Fuck that thing. And the way they bite, suck a dick, bro.
How do they
Fuck
bite?
that. Let me see if I can find you the video. I think my friend Peter has sent it to me a long time.
Petey Weedy.
Oh, yep. There it is. The last
Send me
thing he
that
sent
too. Alright, let's watch
See
this.
that shit.
Oh!
This is slow mo.
This is insane. Wow, dude.
Just slice you,
Mm-hmm.
bitch.
And envenomated right away.
Yep.
That is crazy.
Dead.
Fuck that thing.
Yeah.
Ugly ass motherfucker.
That is crazy.
Stiletto snake.
Alright, well, this was the Reptiles with Podcast.
And that one looks like the other ones, right? Stupid bitch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah.
Looks just like a green tree.
Yeah, for sure.